Hey everybody, it's Kyle here. Welcome back to another video. In this week's video, I want to talk about the topic of jealousy. Because I've had quite a history of dealing with jealousy, and I think a lot of it has to do with growing up with CP, and I feel like it's necessary. Because it's been a journey of realizing that I don't need to be jealous. There's nothing to be jealous of. But I do think as a kid, I used to get very jealous of the fact that I couldn't do things that other kids could do. Rollerblading, roller skating, just typical kid stuff. I couldn't go on a scooter really without help. I had to have a three-wheel bike, which I now think is really cool. But at first, when I first got it, I just felt different. I wanted to ride a two-wheel bike, but hey, it's better to have a three-wheel bike and be able to enjoy riding a bike than not being able to ride a bike at all. So that's something I've learned. But I think it's very common. Well, I don't know if it's very common, but I think for me, seeing the world, especially when I was younger and angry at being disabled, I would get jealous a lot of not doing typical things, of having friends to go to the movies with, and being able to drive, and just I would get jealous that I was sitting at home alone while other kids my age were out having fun and doing fun things. And that's where the jealousy led to anger and frustration. And eventually, when I got into high school, I realized, why do I need to be jealous when I can just do what they're doing in a different way? Why be jealous of someone's, social status or job now as we're getting older when I'm not them and they're not me, and what they accomplish doesn't matter. What I accomplish is, well, I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. It matters to them and it's important to them. And I've realized I don't need to get jealous, I need to get motivated. And that's something I kind of learned recently, or more recently, in another example of being active. I am in a Fitbit challenge every week with about 7 people. And I'm typically towards the bottom. And I would think, man, I wish I could get that many steps. And when I got the treadmill, I thought, ooh, watch out, here I come. And I have gotten substantially more active with the treadmill and the steps and just walking outside. But I realized I can't be jealous of somebody who's walking 70,000 steps, because that's not realistic for me at this point in time. If I walked 70,000 steps in a week, I would be in physical pain. Probably a lot of it. And, I don't want that. I'm trying to be as active as I can without hurting myself. And that's a very delicate balance. Like, I have knee issues. My left knee, as I've documented on this channel, it's hard, so I don't want to push too hard and then set myself back even further than I was before I got the treadmill or before I started being active. So, I realized as I was hitting new personal bests in these challenges that that's what matters to me. So if my personal best is 30,000 and I hit 32,000, that's an accomplishment, and that's something I should be proud of. Just like that person who's walking 80+ thousand steps is probably trying to beat their record, and I shouldn't worry about what their record is, because their record isn't realistic for me right now. What's realistic is I can get 32,000 steps over instead of 30, and I can slowly build up to that, maybe eventually. And I'm only walking 2 miles instead of someone who's walking 7 miles at a time. Well, I'm not even there 2 miles at a time. I'm at best 0.6 of a mile. But I have a friend who goes out and takes 7-mile walks. And I'm proud of him for that. And that's what I realized. I shouldn't be angry or mad or jealous of that person. I should be proud of them for accomplishing goals that they have set for themselves. And that's not a goal for me right now. A goal for me is to get to a mile. And once I do, then I'll go up from there. And I realized being mad or jealous of a person doesn't change your current situation. Only action will do that. I can be angry all I want, but until I go out and try to better myself and work on myself, nothing is going to change about, okay, if I'm going to get mad that somebody's walking 70,000 steps and I'm only walking 20,000, me getting angry doesn't change the fact that I'm still only walking 20,000 steps. And they're still walking 70,000 steps. What's going to help me is by getting on my treadmill and walking a little farther and training to get more stamina. And then, 25,000 steps. They're still walking 70, but I'm getting a little bit closer, and then a little bit closer and a little bit closer. And I realize that's what matters, that I'm making progress, because jealousy just has you stew and get angry, and anger doesn't allow you to grow. Now, here's another example. I'm currently unemployed. I don't make any money off of this channel, my blog, or anything like that. The radio show, I'm not making money off of it. I live on Social Security. But, you know what? Why should I be jealous of, say, my girlfriend who's a teacher, who's getting paid, when making videos and blogs and doing the radio show brings me a lot of joy? It brings me peace. It feels right to me. It's what I feel like I should be doing. So, in a world where it's all about money right now, I'm just focused on being happy. Money will come, I hope, and it's going to take a lot of work. Looking for jobs and working hard at doing the radio show and making videos for you guys. But I will say, I don't just make them for my viewers. I make them for myself, because I do look at making these videos as therapy. As I talk it out to the viewers, I'm talking it to myself, and, realizing things about myself as I make these videos for you guys. So it's mutually beneficial for me to do this, and I enjoy it every week, every Tuesday, having a topic to speak about, and just kind of get things off of my chest, and things that I haven't talked about before, that I've let hold me back. And that's what making my blogs and making this video right now and just having this channel and doing the radio show does for me. It brings me a lot of joy, and that's what I want. I want to be happy. I don't want to be jealous. Jealous is anger and it's my downfall. Nothing will change if I stay jealous. So I'd rather get motivated. And I just want to pass that on to you guys. Set a goal for yourself. Whatever goal you want it to be. Walking, a job, a girlfriend. And figure out what you can do to achieve that goal, rather than being mad at the person who already has what you want. Because most of the time they had to work hard for it. And it's going to take a lot of work and dedication and perseverance. But I know that you're capable of it, I'm capable of it, and, we'll make a big difference in whatever we want to do by focusing on that and being happy about it, and being happy for other people. Spreading joy and kindness it's what brings me joy. So I'm going to continue to do that, and I hope that I'm doing that for you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If you have, please be sure to comment down below and let me know, and like it and share it with your friends on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe for a new video every Tuesday, and I will see you next week. Thanks.